Hey everybody, Glenn here. I'm back. I've been gone for a couple of weeks. I've had just a really bad cold, lots of stuff going on. I'm just getting over that now. So it's good to be back and seeing everybody. I'm way behind on the subscription boxes. I realize that, so we've got a lot of YouTube content coming up. So I'm excited at least to get that out to you. Today I'm going to start with February's Loot Crate. We've got some February boxes to go over. First one being the regular Loot Crate. This is the Protect box. Probably my last Loot Crate. Loot Crate's been kind of disappointing lately, but we're going to check out Protect, see what they came up with for us this month. Remember, Loot Crate has gone up to $3 to $24.95. So, you know, when we're talking about values today, that's something to keep in mind, that the price has gone up just a little bit on Loot Crate. So this is the February box. As most of you know, I'm doing these unboxings live on Twitch now. In fact, if you were to go and look at my past videos on Twitch, you could kind of just see where I've done the unboxing for this Loot Crate, as well as like 4 or 5 others in a row. Just made a whole 3 hours out of it. So if you want to see those live unboxings, twitch.tv is the place to be. Head over there. All you got to do is sign up for Twitch, look for my channel, The Middle-Aged Kid, hit that follow there, and you'll get notifications on when I'm going live. You can see me actually do these unboxings. So this is going to be more of a review. Nothing in this box. We're going to go over the items and their values and all that good stuff. So let's see what we've got. We're going to start with the shirt, as we do most of the time. The shirt is a Black Panther shirt. And honestly, I'm very happy with this shirt. It really looks good. It's dark. I got a little bit wrinkled, but it's a black shirt, obviously, but it's got a very dark look to the design with just the silvery highlights you can see there. I like it a lot. This is, we're starting off with to me, the best item in the box. This is a very cool shirt. So they did an awesome job. And as always, Loot Crate has the license going. So there's Marvel. This is a genuine Marvel shirt and licensed and everything. So they did a good job with the shirt, which means I have no problem giving this a $15 value. So the standard $15 shirt value for sure there. I really like that shirt. So they did a good job there. Next we have another diorama. Now this one is for a show called The Expanse. It's on Sci-Fi. I'm actually not even sure. I'd never heard of it before I opened this box. But it's a little diorama of the ship. You can kind of see the ship there. It's a little delicate. It tends to fall off the pegs really easily. So I'm going to set it down and we'll see it on the front camera, or on the close-up camera here. And there it is. And for what it is, it's pretty cool. You know, I don't know the show or anything, so it's hard for me to kind of judge it based on that. But this is the third of these little television show dioramas we've gotten in 4 months. So enough already. I know they must have a deal with the artist or the people that put this together, but we need a little more variety. We're done with the dioramas, to me anyway. Right now this is going for $14 on eBay. Pretty standard on what all 3 of these dioramas have gone for. I think the last one was $13. This one is right now at $14. So there is the diorama for The Expanse. All right, next we've got a set of coasters. So from Loot Crate and Legendary Films, they are Pacific Rim coasters. Now, at first I was like, oh, these are pretty cool. You know, we don't get coasters too often. But they're 4 coasters and they're very thin. They're just little cork coasters, which I guess are fine, but nothing to write home about. They're not thick. They're not that super high quality. They pretty much are just cork with the logos on them there. So there we go. And those are going for $5 on eBay right now. So $5 for the coasters. Now we've got a mini poster. Now this mini poster came in a square, one of those square tubes, which normally are okay. All things being equal, the best thing you can do is put it in a little round tube that's going to fit your poster, because when I opened the box, yeah, you had the square tube, but it was like that. which meant that the poster is going to come out wrinkled. And let's look at it, because you'll kind of see that this is exactly what happened. So when we get these mini posters, they send them to us. You know, if they're cool and all, that's great, but we want to be able to display them. And no matter what I do to display this, you're going to see the folds. So it ended up being a folded poster, not round. And at first, that was my only concern with it, was they didn't pack it really well. This was kind of a miss in that way. It's a Fallout 4 poster, which is cool. Nothing wrong with Fallout. But here's what I didn't like about it. The other side. What is the other side? The other side of the poster is an ad for Loot Crate's Fallout crate. I thought that was kind of cheap, kind of cheesy. You know, yeah, I guess you can say, well, you're never going to see it. This is the poster side. But I think it's kind of cheesy to throw an ad for another one of your boxes on something that you are calling an item from your box. If you want to throw an ad in there, throw an ad on there, but don't stick it to the poster. Don't stick it to something else. It's as if you got the t-shirt and then down here you had this big ad for the Loot Gaming crate or something like that. Not cool, right? That's the thing. That's another thing that bothered me about it. But for display purposes, kind of a miss here. And all of these that I saw up on eBay, all the pictures looked exactly like this, all folded up with the creases and wrinkles and all that kind of stuff. So need to do a better job as far as the execution there with what is otherwise a pretty decent poster. The mini poster, this is going for $7.50 on eBay, which I'm totally shocked at. But it's about $7.50 on eBay right now for the mini poster. And then lastly, we've got the obligatory pin. This one is from How to Train Your Dragon. Pretty cool looking pin. I like it. And as always, they have the, you know, where you can go and redeem the pin or find something special about it. Or it unlocks something epic. I haven't done that with this one, but that is the Loot Crate pin. So that's it. We've got our spoiler card. Protect, again, is the theme. And then, again, they've gone cheap on the spoiler card. Magazine is now online, so even their magazine, which has really been a hallmark of Loot Crate, it's really been one of their features for a long time. The fact that they don't have that now is not good. Visit magazine.lootcrate.com for full product details, looter community features, and more. So they moved their magazine online. I get it, cost cutting, etc. Trying to kind of lower the cost of those extra things. The inside of the box, at least this time, actually is something. You can turn it inside out and turn it into this Loot Crate safe, which is pretty cool. But the last couple months, they haven't done anything with the box. So I understand the cost cutting. Not much of a spoiler card, no book, stuff like that. I'd understand that better if all of a sudden their items were better. If they'd taken the money they're saving on the book, money they're saving on, you know, the design of the Loot Crate and moving that towards the items themselves, I'd be cool with that. But it doesn't feel like they are, right? It's pretty much the same quality. Total value here, we're looking at about $48.50. Again, $24.99 with shipping, so almost 2 times the value. It's 1.9 times the value, so a B there. Can't give them an A for not 2 times the value. I don't really see any of these items going down in value in eBay, but I don't really see them going up either. We'll see if they end up on the Loot Vault site, which generally is going to mean that their value goes down, but the value of each one of these isn't that great to begin with. So that is the values. Pretty good for Loot Crate, but now let's get to the score. So we already talked about a value score of B. Fun factor, I actually gave this box a B just because it does have some future items that you can kind of look around your house, you know, look back on and say, okay, I got that from Loot Crate. The coasters, obviously, if you're going to use them, they're a practical item. While I don't think much of the execution, they work well fun factor-wise. And the shirt is awesome. So the shirt is really great. So you're going to have some future use out of that for sure. So be there. The theme I gave a D. Protect is the theme. Show me protect. I mean, honestly, Black Panther, it doesn't fit. Pacific Rim, I see maybe from the outskirts coming in, where Black Panther protects Wakanda, where the Pacific Rim, they're protecting the Earth. The Expanse, very, very, very loose. How to Train Your Dragon, how does that fit in protect? Fallout 4, how does that fit in protect? It doesn't. So D on the theme, very poor choice of theme. They're throwing stuff together and then, we got to come up with a theme. Just scrap the theme altogether if you're going to do it that way. Go Geek Fuel and not have a theme, and this had been a much better set of items. All right, curation. I gave curation a C. Just because another one of these, another diorama, and then it just falls apart. Another diorama, an ad on the poster. I don't like their picks. Again, that kind of ties in with the theme. Doesn't really fit the theme, and the picks aren't that great. I'm kind of over some of these reoccurring things showing up again. Execution, I also gave a C. The shipping's always good on Loot Crate. The shirt was awesome, but everything else, wrinkled poster, not packaged well. The coasters are kind of cheap coasters. This diorama, I guess it's cool enough, but it falls apart. It's very fragile. Just the execution overall wasn't that great. And overall, I gave it a C. It's not the box I'm expecting from Loot Crate. Not the box I'm going to get. Ironically, I'm going to show another box here from Loot Crate here pretty soon that I really enjoyed. So it feels to me like maybe they're paying less attention to their regular crates and more attention to their specialty crates, but we'll go over that later. So overall a C. What did you think of Loot Crate this month? I get a lot of negative reactions from Loot Crate over the past 6 months. So we're not getting Loot Crate for March. I might try it again in April as part of the regular rotation. We'll kind of see how it goes. But for now, that's pretty much it for Loot Crate. Very disappointed. Again, let me know what you think. As always, hit up my social media off to the side. Definitely look into joining me on Twitch. I'm doing a lot of unboxings there now. They're really fun. They're really interactive. They look just like this, except for the fact that I can see you guys chatting with me. I can answer questions and get your opinions on these boxes right in real time. So definitely check that out along with everything else. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye.